Did you know that in Italy they make gnocchi out of cheese?
Ingredients.
Ancient Italian foodies would take fresh ricotta and turn it into little magical gnocchi dumplings, just like you are. It's simply 2 parts ricotta and 1 part flour with a handful of pecorino romano cheese, salt, and egg. These measurements are approximate, as the amount of flour can change depending on the ricotta consistency and the size of the egg. In some regions of Italy, nutmeg is also used. You want to work it over like a Latin lover. At least 10 minutes of kneading, adding flour when the texture is too wet. Gnocchi is hundreds of years old and originally made with flour and water. In the 16th century, after the discovery of the Americas, potatoes found their way into the Italian cuisine, and so was born the potato gnocchi, delicious and fluffy. But in the south of Italy, they took it one step further. Like potatoes, ricotta cheese has a texture which allows it to form shapes. But remember, the secret of the perfect gnocchi is to avoid using too much flour and to keep the ratio of ricotta higher so that it stays fluffy like a cloud. Too much flour makes them doughy. All of the elements combine and it's perfectly smooth and well behaved. The idea is to have little gnocchi shapes the size of the end of your thumb. Unless you have an enormous thumb, then you should probably not be involved in measuring. This is a fun experience with your family and friends, especially this next part. Now let's create the gnocchi grooves. This helps it retain the sauce way better. Classically, you can use a gnocchi board like this one. Try to get used to the exact amount of pressure necessary to roll them. Not too much, but not too light either. My nonna always used a fork. Look how cute these little guys are. Let them air dry for 20 minutes and they're ready to cook in salted boiling water. Today I made the perfect quick sauce with salted butter and sage leaves. Once the gnocchi float up to the surface, like you see here, we place it into the fresh butter and sage. Then add some delicious freshly grated pecorino cheese. And one trick, add a little more pasta water and let it evaporate. The starches will turn the butter and cheese into the ultimate cream. The aroma of the sage is so peculiar and spectacular, it marries so well with the butter and pecorino. These guys are provoking me. Look at that. Just gorgeous.